All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Heat number one. Austin Thornton and Ed Sr. on the front row. Becky Snodgrass, Brian Hewitt on the second. Brad Ronning, Vern Spring on the third row. Matt Moniak and David Lux on the fourth. Ryan McDaniel and Brandon Murphy round out your top 10. Scott Snodgrass starting in 11th, Andrew Thornton in 12th, Edmund Jones in 13th, Cody Kennedy in 14th, John Barry, Richie Joplin, Kirk Marble, and Kyle Martin round out the field. And it looks like something got messed up with the setup, because it's everybody in Heat 1. Well, this will be interesting. A big heat here for the, looks like it'll be a one heat and then the feature kind of night. Kyle McRicken Martin, who qualified fastest, has a lot of traffic to come through. This could go in Moniak's favor. Pace car is in. Austin Thornton in control. Out of turn 4 and green flag is in the air. Heat 1 is underway. Austin launched it into 1. Ed Sr. trying to drop down. Becky looks underneath. Brad a little bit of contact into 3. Becky is loose. She gets into Moniak. Matt manages to hold on. A spin up ahead. Multiple cars involved coming out of 2. Austin Thornton way out front. Now Matt Moniak, David Lux clear the mess. So does Edmund Jones. John Barry, Ryan McDaniel, and Andrew Thornton. Kyle Martin comes through it clean, up to 9th. Five laps to go. Austin has a 2.5 second lead on Moniak. And a lot of beating and banging going on back behind. Moniak is closing the gap, not fast enough. David Lux right on his bumper. Edmund Jones closing in along with John Barry, who's up 10 spots. Kyle Martin up 12 spots into 6th. Andrew Thornton up into 7th. And Kirk Marble also coming through a lot of chaos to move up into 10th. David Lux just set the fastest lap of the heat with 2 to go. Austin Thornton still out front with a 2.25 second lead over Moniak. Could be about to see Austin Thornton's first ever heat win. As white flag is in the air, he comes by lap traffic. Down into turn 3 and 4, Austin Thornton will get his first ever heat win at Martinsville. Matt Moniak coming home in second. David Lux finishes third. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The feature event, Austin Thornton and Matt Moniak on the front row. David Lux and Edmund Jones on the second. John Barry and Kyle Martin on the third row. Andrew Thornton and Scott Snodgrass on the fourth. Brandon Murphy and Richie Joplin round out your top 10. Kirk Marble starting in 11th next to Vern Spring in 12th. Becky Snodgrass in 13th. Ryan McDaniel in 14th. Brian Hewitt starts in 15th. Cody Kennedy in 16th. Brad Ronning in 17th. And Ed Sr. rounds out the 18-car field here at Martinsville. Kevin, the heats are only about 10 laps, 9 or 10 laps long. Becky Snodgrass appears she did not make the grid. This might be Matt Moniak's best hope if he can get off the line, beat Austin Thornton to turn one. However, with Becky not taking the grid, Kyle Martin has moved to the back bumper of Matt Moniak. So the two drivers battling for the championship are first and second on the outside line. The three in the 99, Matt the Maniac Moniak and Kyle McRicken Martin. A Maniac and a McRicken, what could possibly go wrong? Down the back straightaway, pace car about to drop in. Austin Thornton in control of the start after getting his first ever heat win out of 4. Green flag is in the air. They are down and away for the championship race. And banging into one. Moniak sideways. He straightens out. Caution is out. Just anarchy. Ryan McDaniel, Ed Sr., Cody Kennedy, John Barry, and Andrew Thornton all involved. Let's take a look at where this all started. Up front with Moniak trying to hold on to second. Looks like Lux got underneath. And then the checkup behind. Everybody gets on the brakes trying to avoid the chaos. They stack up. Andrew Thornton was... Andrew in the 31 car. He had a rough go of it. Brandon Murphy got up underneath of him. Ryan McDaniel up on the high side, into the wall, bounces off the wall, and has to stop. Richie Joplin spinning. Well, that shook things up just a smidge. Several drivers have gone to pit road quickly. Richie Joplin being one of them. He is back to 17th. Becky Snodgrass did make it out of pit road. She is on the lead lap, but at the tail. So Austin Thornton, Matt Moniak, Kyle Martin, Scott Snodgrass, and Brandon Murphy, your top 5. Vern Spring, Brian Hewitt, Brad Roning, Edmund Jones, and Kirk Marble round out the top 10. Biggest winner on that, Brad Roning, up 9 spots. Biggest loser on it, David Lux, loses 13 spots. Pace car drops in. They're going to try it again. Moniak practically leaning on Thornton. Green flag back in the air. Kyle got a good restart, gets the nose underneath. Drag race down the back straightaway for second. Moniak may make it. That is the battle for the championship. And McRacken ahead. Edmund Jones trying to move up on the back bumper of Brian Hewitt. Hewitt, big save in that incident. He is up 9 spots into Kyle Martin is having problems. Brian Hewitt just got moved up. Holy cow. Everybody is body slamming and using their cars as weapons back here. Ryan McDaniel on the move, up to 8th. Kirk Marble now up to 9th. Hewitt still in 10th. John Barry in 11th. David Lux making a comeback up to 13th. Vern Spring trying to make that high line work. Currently in 7th. Kyle Martin has fought back up into 3rd place. Trying to reel in Matt Moniak, but Austin Thornton is gone. He definitely does not want a caution. He has a 2.7 second lead. Kyle Martin did just set the fastest lap as he tries to close the 1 second gap to Moniak. Andrew Thornton now to 5th, right on Edmund's bumper. Vern Spring managed to get back in line in 6th. Ryan McDaniel now to 7th. Kirk Marble in 8th. Brian Hewitt now in 9th. John Barry in 10th. Caution for holy cow! Vern Spring involved. Vern took one heck of a hit here. He goes off into the turn. Looked like Ryan just got a better run. Brandon Murphy nowhere to go. Vern gets hit hard. Then the chain reaction right behind it. Cody Kennedy gets caught up in it. David Lux, Ed Sr., a bunch of cars caught up in that. Austin Thornton definitely did not want to see this caution. He had a big, big lead. Ryan McDaniel, Brandon Murphy, Cody Kennedy, and Vern Spring have all gone to pit road. We saw Brian Hewitt get moved up out of the groove. A few laps before the caution, he had dropped back to 11th, has now fought his way back to 7th. And it sounds like one of the drivers has the car in neutral with the engine revved to the max. I guess if we see an engine blow here in a minute, we'll know who it was. A little bit of accordion going on as they stack back up for the restart. Pace car is in. Austin Thornton in control. Here they go. Green flag back in the air. Austin gets another good start. It allows Moniak to slide down in front of McRacken. Edmund Jones now on the high side on Kyle. Trying to get around. Can't do it. Andrew Thornton peeks underneath. Kirk Marble now up in the mix. David Luck starting to come forward along with John Barry. Scott Snodgrass up to 11th. Becky Carley runs in 15th. Oh, Kyle got the wall hard. Edmund may take the position into 3 and 4. Exactly what Austin wants to see in his mirror. A lot of side-by-side action. He's got Moniak on the bumper, but Moniak won't make a move until he has to. Richie Joplin, we saw him making a lot of moves on the high side in the Legends car. He is not jumping to the high side as much here in the late model. And quite a battle going on back behind for 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. John Barry comes out ahead on that into 8th. Hewitt now to 9th. Cody Kennedy, though, making a run underneath. He does. Cody Kennedy now into 9th. Hewitt to 10th. Austin Thornton up front kisses the wall out of turn 2, but maintains the lead. Oh, Moniak, a touch. McRacken comes by on the high side. Caution. Caution is out on lap 24. Matt just had a better run out of the turn, got up underneath. And McRacken managed to go by on the high side. Brad Ronning also had a problem. Oh, he gets a big bump from Scott and a punch from Brandon Murphy. So Kyle McRacken Martin has the lead. Edmund Jones now to 2nd. Andrew Thornton in 3rd. Kirk Marble in 4th. Richie Joplin in 5th. Ryan McDaniel did get waved back to the lead lap. Matt Moniak took responsibility for the caution and has dropped to the tail end. Looks like Kyle is choosing to restart on the high line. One to green. And that incident could have just ended Matt Moniak's championship hopes. He has got to hope McRacken has problems and he can get through the field. Pace car is in. Kyle Martin on the high side in control of the restart. Out of 4, green back in the air. McRacken, a great launch into the lead. Kirk Marble tried to make the move on the high side, couldn't get it done yet. Now Andrew Thornton looks underneath for third. Caution is out. Becky Snodgrass and Matt Moniak involved. Oh, they were 3 wide coming out of 1 and 2. Becky gets off the wall into Matt. Matt goes around. And yeah, it just sends Matt into the outside wall. Some more damage. Fairly minimal. Have a great night. Tina, I have to do something similar in the morning, so I feel you. Have a great night, Tina. Looks like McRacken is choosing the high line again. Edmund Jones will start on the bottom in second. Richie Joplin, Andrew Thornton on the second row. John Berry, Cody Kennedy on the third. David Lux, Brian Hewitt on the fourth. Brandon Murphy and Brad Ronning round out your top 10. Thanks, Tina. Good luck to you, too. Lights are out there, stacked up, ready to go. McRacken in control on the high side. Pace car is in. Green flag back in the air. Kyle gets another great launch. Some close calls out of turn 2, but everybody makes it. Edmund Jones underneath McRae. They touch. Edmund is way out of shape. Andrew Thornton, Richie Joplin trying to capitalize. McRacken stuck up on the high side. Brian Hewitt has had a problem back behind. And McRacken up on the high line getting shuffled back. Meanwhile, Matt Moniak back into the top 10 already. Caution! Caution back out lap 35. Looks like Richie Joplin, David Lux may have been involved. First, let's see what happened to Hewitt. Oh, Brian Hewitt just a lap or two before getting banged around like a ping pong ball on the front stretch, but saves it. Then David Lux with Cody Kennedy right behind him. Hewitt slow on the bottom. Oh, Richie was just out of shape. Oh, Richie gets a bump from Kyle. Gets turned around and checks everybody up. Edmund Jones now has the lead. Andrew Thornton in second. John Barry in third. David Lux in fourth. Cody Kennedy in fifth. Scott Snodgrass, Brandon Murphy, Kirk Marble, Matt Moniak, and Austin Thornton round out the top 10. Kyle Martin drops to the tail. Thornton may still have a chance. I'm sorry, Moniak may still have a shot at the championship. Andrew Thornton in control, or Edmund in control. Thornton on the high side. Green flag back in the air. And what a launch by Edmund. Everybody side by side. Matt Moniak trying to make his way past Scott Snodgrass. Kyle Martin up to 19th. Looks underneath McDaniel. Backs out of it into one. Oh, Lux is around in the turn. Oh, McDaniel's around. 25 to go. Edmund Jones still out front. Thornton in second. Cody Kennedy just set the fastest lap in third. Matt Moniak has made his way now up into sixth place. Oh, John Barry bounces off the wall. Out of four, Moniak may take fifth. Moniak now to fifth. McRacken still back in 13th. Looking underneath Kirk Marble. Andrew Thornton looking underneath Edmund Jones. He won a title tonight. He wants a race win. And it's a drag race out of four. Caution is back out. Multiple cars involved. Ryan McDaniel, David Lux, both involved. Let's see what happened. There's Ryan on the bottom. Kirk Marble coming up the track. That's the incident we saw a few moments ago. And it looks like an incident between Kirk Marble and Kyle Martin brings out the caution. Oh, Kyle drives in too deep, gets on the brakes. Collects him and Kirk Marble. Andrew Thornton pulled off, taking the lead right before the caution. Edmund Jones now in second. Cody Kennedy in third. Brandon Murphy now in fourth. Matt Moniak holds on to fifth. Lights go out as they get the 1 to green. Andrew Thornton choosing to restart on the bottom. Pace car is in. Andrew Thornton in control out of turn 4. Green flag back in the air, 17 to go. And Thornton clears into 1. Some banging between Cody Kennedy and Edmund Jones down the back straightaway. Oh, Brandon Murphy got sent to pit road. No caution. See what happened here with Murphy. Looks like he tried to come down across the nose of Richie Joplin. John Berry back behind, likely everybody checking up. Caused him to go hard into the outside wall. Brian Hewitt also catching a piece of this. And oh wow. Looks like Ryan McDaniel may be done for the night. He is cheering on Matt Moniak. Matt currently sitting in 4th, Kyle in 11th. Moniak still has a shot here tonight at winning the title. John Berry also out of the race after that wild ride. And John, you definitely were fast tonight, buddy. Andrew Thornton choosing the inside line again for the restart. Pace car is in, Thornton in control. Green flag is back in the air, 12 to go at the line. Oh, Richie Joplin comes down, shuts the door on Moniak. And they are 3 and 4 wide, going off into 3. They settle back into 2 wide. Moniak now up to 4, trying to get under Edmund. Cody Kennedy finally clears Edmund into second. Moniak now to third. Richie looks underneath Edmund to take fourth. We saw that outside line working really well in the Legends cars. It is not working in the late models. Andrew Thornton out front. Caution! A big one on the front straightaway. David Lux and Brad Ronning involved. David Lux right on the back bumper. Ed Sr. bounces off the wall out of turn 4, collects Brad Ronning and David Lux. Brian Hewitt was dodging like crazy. Looked like Senior may have gotten bumped. Brad Ronning coming into this, just nowhere to go. And John, sometimes it just goes like that. All too often for me. So Andrew Thornton still out front. Cody Kennedy in second. Matt Moniak now in third. But Kyle Martin has fought his way back up into sixth. As the lights go out on the pace car. Pace car is in. Andrew Thornton in control. It'll be 5 to go at the line. Green flag back in the air. Andrew, another perfect launch. 5 to go. And Kyle Martin now right behind Richie Joplin. Matt Moniak trying to hold on to third. Richie has the outside line working. McRecken drops it to the bottom. It is a drag race out of 2. McRecken blinking. Andrew Thornton still out front. Cody right there with him. The battle is on for third. Andrew Thornton, Cody Kennedy into 3 and 4, nose to tail. 2 laps to go for Andrew Thornton. He won the Legends Championship earlier tonight. Can he pull off the win in the late model car? Matt Moniak now to third. Kyle in fifth at the moment as the white flag comes out. This championship may be even closer. Thornton has the lead into 3 and 4. Cody sends it one last time. It is not enough. Andrew Thornton will win. And now the question is, did Moniak do enough? Moniak came home in third. McRecken coming home in fifth. It's going to be close. Let's talk to our top 3, starting with Matt Moniak. Matt, another podium tonight. You got to be pleased with that.
I gave it everything I had. I chased it down. It wasn't enough.
You had the incident with Austin that sent you to the back early on, but man, the fight back was really impressive.
Yeah, I didn't mean to get in Austin there. I was trying to move him up out of the way. He was trying to hold my progress up. I was just trying to do whatever I could do, and he just he got turned by me, and I felt bad for it. But just get up there. That's just a testament of how good this setup is.
And I have to ask, looking at you finished third, Kyle finishes fifth. Any guess on who has the title?
Just a quick look here. Looks like Kyle's gonna get it by at least 6 points. So Kyle is officially the champion.
Well, man, it was a great, great season for you, Matt. Congratulations, buddy.
I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
A little bit of heartbreak in Matt's voice. Second in both titles. Cody Kennedy came home in second. Cody, that was quite a battle to come home in second.
Yeah, I thought I wasn't going to finish where I finished at, and the first wreck that happened on like lap one, or whatever. I barely touched Ryan McDaniel, and he gave me a meatball, and couldn't turn after that. And then this first big wreck happened, and I was able to use my fast repair, and it was pretty fast after that.
Oh, it definitely seemed to be fast. You came back through the field and come home in second. A great job and a great season as well.
Yeah, yeah. I was surprised where I finished in the standings after joining so late, and feels good to put Featherless Comedy Pontiac Grand Prix back into second place.
Well, great job tonight, buddy. Congratulations.
Yep. Thank you, bud.
And finally, our winner. Andrew, you get a championship and a race win tonight. You gotta be pleased.
Well, how about that, man? Like, I didn't realize I was, that far up front till about 20 to go, and I realized I passed Eddie. That was the last car I had to get around. You can't see around cars in this, you can't see around anybody in these cars.
No, you can't. Well, it definitely, it was really bumpy getting there, but you got there and nobody could get back past you. Cody sent it pretty hard a couple of times.
And when I realized he was in the mirror, I was just hoping that he would remember Slinger, because I had opportunities to move him for a win too, and I didn't, so I was hoping he would repay me the favor.
Well, he obviously did. You are the Legends champ and the winner tonight. Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks, Doug. Hope we represented how to suck at iRacing good enough for you. Get some airtime anyway.
Definitely did. A great win tonight.
Thanks, Doug.
And finally, let's round it out. Talking to our new champion. Kyle, I don't know how you did it, but you came home with the championship.
Yeah, I was kind of getting a little worried about halfway through that when I was looking straight at the fence after Ed moved me. I was like, oh, this is how this is going to end, isn't it?
Well, you probably had it coming if we're honest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't quite surprised with that. I was like, yeah, this seems about right. The last 2 weeks haven't gone exactly according to plan. So I'm surprised I didn't piss it away to Matt and make it any closer. But I think the bonus points is what really helped me out today. I think bonus points for pole and leading a lap and stuff like that. I think I outdid Matt by a few there. Well, it sucks for Max. I think it was pretty close. I think it was within 1 or 2 points there.
Yeah, it was definitely close, but you managed to pull it off, man. A great championship, buddy. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you, and thank you to Suck at iRacing for putting on this beautiful spectacle show, and thank you to Ed for putting on this wonderful league where I get to come and win a championship for him. And congrats to Andrew on his win. I know that was a long time coming all season.
Yeah, it definitely was. Well, great job tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it. Kyle McRecken Martin is the champ. Thanks for tuning in so much. No broadcast tomorrow night, but I'm sure we'll have something fun for you guys to tune into. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. We will see you Wednesday night for Nowski. Have a great night, everybody.